Today we're going to talk about 6 things that you should eliminate from your marriage immediately, as they are attracting poverty and stagnation into your life. It must be understood that everything that exists in the world is energy. This energy can make or break you from achieving your goals. Take a few minutes and pay close attention, as this information is incredibly powerful. If you can apply it to your life, you will see miracles happen. Let's get started. Number 1. The clothes you no longer wear. The first critical point we must address is the clothes you no longer use. Each piece you acquire carries with it a particular energy, linked to the situation you found yourself in at that moment. It may be that sometime in the past you enthusiastically bought a dress or shirt that you loved and wore often, but now it remains forgotten. Why does it happen? The answer is simple. You changed. Life is a constant evolution, and what you liked yesterday may no longer resonate with you. Today, the clothes you no longer wear harbor the energy of a past that no longer aligns with your present. Don't accumulate useless parts. Only keep the ones you love, the ones that make you feel comfortable and make you smile in the mirror. The others can be donated if they are in good condition or discarded if they are not. Before saying goodbye to a piece, hold it in your hands and express gratitude. Be grateful for the moments shared and the time together. This symbolic act is essential, as the piece has energy and needs to complete its cycle. Say goodbye to her with gratitude, as you also accompanied her in wonderful moments. Number 2. The broken things. These can manifest themselves in kitchen utensils, decorative objects such as vases, mirrors, pictures, or any other element that accumulates in your home. Remember this clearly. Your home is your temple and must be cared for with care. Now, when something breaks, don't just try to fix it or force it. Understand this. A damaged object in your home acts as a whole, a thief of energy, a complete block to your prosperity. It's time to act with determination. Do the same thing we did with clothes. Say goodbye to those disturbing pieces. Give thanks for the service provided in the past and make the decision to release them from their influence. Donate them, throw them away, or recycle them. The choice is yours. This powerful act will not only free you from negative energetic burdens, but it will also open the doors to positive energy and harmonious flow in your home. Number 3. Dirty or worn-out shoes. Understand this clearly. Your life's journey is guided by the shoes you choose to wear. They are much more than just accessories for your feet. They are your companions on this journey called life. Therefore, keeping them clean and in excellent condition is essential. Every time you cross the threshold of your home, be sure to clean your shoes to prevent them from bringing unwanted external energies with them. But that is not all. If these dirty fellows are worn out, broken and tired, do you really want them to accompany you on a well-worn path in your life? I suppose the answer is a resolute no. Instead, take decisive action to replace them with new ones that will steadily guide you through each day, supporting the weight of your physical body and absorbing the positive energy you need. While you're out and about, try to always keep your shoes in impeccable condition, as they are the foundation of your journey to success. Number 4. Wear clothes that are no longer with us. We come to the 4th point, an aspect that requires your attention more keenly than ever. We are referring to objects and clothes that belong to people who are no longer on this physical plane, who have transcended. This is crucial, so listen carefully. The memories should remain in your mind, in your thoughts and emotions, and not in inanimate objects. If that person is no longer part of your present, it's time to let them go, to allow them to follow their own path in the universe. Stop this process. What you need in your married life are elements that are part of your present, that emanate a living and current energy, because the past definitely no longer exists. Learn to let go, to release, and you will bring new, fresh, and vital energy into your life and your marriage. It's time to move forward. Number 5. Disorder. This step is extremely important. The energy in your marriage should flow freely like a mighty river. The cleaner and more organized your surroundings are, the more positive energy will circulate around you. It is essential that you strive to keep your marriage organized and harmonious. Open windows to allow fresh air and sunlight into your living space. Fill your wedding with the freshness and vitality of beautiful plants. You must feel in your heart that your marriage is a temple, a sacred place where you feel deeply happy. When you wake up, a simple but powerful act. Thank your bed every morning for giving you rest. Remember that even your bed is a source of energy. Ultimately, seek harmony in every corner of your marriage. It's not about luxury or excessive spending, but about allowing energy to flow and move freely in your living space. This focus on energy in motion will create an environment conducive to success, peace, and prosperity. Your marriage is your thread, your source of positive energy. Number 6, too much technology in your room. This step is crucial and should be highlighted with even more emphasis. Currently, many people live, eat, and sleep with technology in their hands, going to the extreme of sleeping with their cell phone next to their head or under their pillow. However, this practice is highly harmful. If you engage with electronic devices in your bedroom during your rest hours, it can have a significant negative impact on your sleep quality and well-being. In general, the electromagnetic fields emitted by these devices can interfere with your ability to relax and rest properly. Therefore, it is essential to take steps to keep the presence of technology in your bedroom to a minimum. This includes avoiding sleeping with your cell phone near your head or under your pillow, as well as unplugging other electronic devices before going to bed. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary of peace, a place where you can disconnect from the digital world and connect with yourself in a deep and restorative way. This will promote restful sleep and greater harmony in your life. When you commit to applying these 6 principles in your life, you will see true miracles. Understanding the importance of energy in your environment and taking steps to cleanse and harmonize your home does not require a significant expense, but the results you will experience are invaluable. Your living space is a reflection of your inner self, and as you eliminate negative energy and open the doors to a more prosperous and balanced life, move forward, make space for positive energy, create an environment conducive to growth, and watch as the magic unfolds in your life. Now, as a bonus for staying this far, we're going to talk about how Jesus wanted us to take care of our money, and in doing so, we're going to learn some eye-opening things. So stay with this video until the end, because the best comes now. It is surprising to discover that Jesus spent more time talking about money than he did about heaven and hell. In fact, of the parables recorded in the Bible, 16 of them focus on how to deal with finances and possessions, while there are around 500 verses on prayer and slightly less on faith. Surprisingly, there are more than 2,350 verses related to the topic of money and possessions. If you've ever doubted the relevance of Holy Scriptures to your finances, now is the time to consider them. The Bible is not only a religious and historical book that has influenced millions of people, but it also contains a wealth of teachings on how to wisely manage your economic resources. Imagine freeing yourself from debt and starting to spend your money more intelligently. The secrets to financial success and the key to finally freeing yourself from economic worries have always been there for you, waiting to be discovered, and you no longer need to ignore them or let them get lost in some corner of your home. Now is the time to take advantage of this knowledge and apply it to your life to achieve the true financial prosperity that God desires for you. Society has adopted a perception of money that differs from what can be gleaned from Scripture. Among myths, truths, half-truths, and distorted concepts, in the Bible we find a close relationship between the development of a person's character and their management of money. Money becomes an accurate indicator of our true character. Depending on how we handle it, it can be a blessing or a curse for us. It is sometimes mistakenly believed that the Bible says that money is the root of all evil, when in fact it emphasizes that it is the love of money that constitutes the root of evil. Matthew 6 verse 24 teaches us that we cannot serve two masters at the same time. For we will not love one and despise the other. We cannot serve both God and money. Furthermore, in 1 Timothy 6 verse 10, it tells us that the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, since greed and the excessive pursuit of wealth have led many people to stray from the faith and suffer countless hardships. Even the Apostle Paul, in one of his letters to Timothy, reinforces a correct interpretation of money. We learn that money in itself is not the villain of the story, but greed and the excessive love of money, human feelings that really bring with them these unpleasantness and problems. When we seek to accumulate wealth at all costs to obtain fame, power, or unbridled pleasures, causing harm to others or satisfying selfish desires, money reveals our true inner identity. This personality already exists in us, whether we are poor or rich. The difference is that money, being an empowering force, allows this personality to manifest itself more quickly and intensely. In the Bible, we find two main principles regarding money and material possessions. Firstly, it teaches us that God is the owner of everything, both the world and everything that contains it. Secondly, it warns us about the danger of forgetting God in the possessions we acquire, that everything we receive comes from Him. The Bible urges us to remember Jehovah our God, for it is He who gives us the power to obtain riches. Romans 13 verse 8 teaches us that we should not owe anyone anything, because when we get into debt, we lose our freedom. The borrower becomes the servant of the lender, as mentioned in Proverbs 22 verse 7. These biblical principles about money also highlight two important aspects. The first aspect is making an assumption, as illustrated in Luke 14 verse 28. Before starting a project, we are urged to calculate the costs and ensure we have enough money to complete it. Planning and saving for known expenses is critical to meeting our financial needs. The second aspect is to diversify our investments, as mentioned in Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2. Diversification protects us from possible financial disasters, whether it's a crop-destroying pest or a stock market crash. Therefore, it makes sense to invest in different areas to mitigate risk. Thus, we can see that the Bible reminds us that it is not wrong to be rich, but we must avoid loving money at all costs. It also indicates that it is not wrong to be poor and that humanity is destined to live a full and happy life. The Bible is a widely disseminated work, with millions of copies in different languages. Many people claim to have achieved economic success by following biblical principles. By declaring our prosperity and trusting in divine plans, we open the door to a future full of possibilities and blessings. It is important to remember that each of us is on a unique journey in life, and even if the obstacles seem overwhelming, we must rest assured that God has a purpose for each of us. He trusts that, in the midst of difficulties, there is a greater purpose at play, and, by keeping faith, we are walking the path to achieving our dreams and goals. This message comes to your Viva at the right time, when you are on your way to prosperity. Do not be discouraged by current circumstances, but find the strength to persevere and face challenges with determination. Trust that God is with you every step of the way, and His grace will guide you to a future full of blessings and happiness. So, no matter how bleak the outlook seems, keep the flame of faith alive in your heart. Keep your focus on divine plans, trusting that through faith and persistence you will achieve the prosperity and fulfillment you desire. Your life will be filled with hope, joy, and divine grace as you move towards your bright future. If you believe this, leave a like for the entire Summarizing Knowledge team and subscribe to see more. Until the next video.